One of the most underrated cameras that you can buy in 2025 was actually released 2 years ago. This is the Sony FX30, and in this video I'm going to discuss my thought process and what led me to purchase this camera 2 years after its release. So here's a quick backstory of my current situation and my current kit. I'm a freelance cinematographer who mainly does small commercials, interviews, and testimonials for clients, event coverage, and YouTube videos, of course. My main workhorse camera is the Sony a7S III. Has been my workhorse for the last 4 years almost. And sometimes I also need B cams for the situations that I find myself in, especially over this last year. My B cam has been the Sony a7 IV, which is also my photography camera. Now, when I purchased the Sony a7 IV 2 years ago, I knew I needed a photo cam that could also do some video because I knew I was pushing towards having 2 cameras for multi-cam interviews. Along with that, I also have a full range of Sony email lenses, primes, and zooms. So here's my problem. Over the past 12 months, I've had a need to use a B cam more than often. And in those situations, of course, I'm bringing in my a7 IV because it has the capability to do some video. Now, in these situations, I'm doing interview setups and testimonials for clients. So a lot of times these interviews are running anywhere from 30 minutes to possibly an hour. And the problem with the a7 IV is that it will get hot, it will overheat, and it will shut down. And pausing the productions to switch batteries or let the camera cool down is simply unprofessional and inconvenient to me and my clients. I landed on the FX30 for a few reasons. First and foremost, of course, I didn't want to buy new lenses, so I needed a camera in the same family. And it's a plus that the FX30 has the same battery as the a7S III and the a7 IV because I have plenty of those. The second reason is I needed a camera with an internal fan. I could no longer deal with overheating issues, and having the fan in the camera gives me the peace of mind to do extended takes without having to worry about the camera shutting itself off. Lastly, it's the value. There's not another camera on the market right now that provides the same quality and value at such a good price. Now, I know price is relative to circumstance, but my business can support it, and that's what this is, a business expense. So I know that the main concern or question about this camera is that it's not full frame. It's APS-C, it's not as good in low light, right? But the reality of this situation for my circumstance is if I can't get a beautiful image out of this camera in a controlled situation, there is nothing a full frame camera or an FX3 can offer me that's going to save me. Nothing. That's just the truth. After testing these limitations here in the office and in the field last week for a few takes, my opinion is that it's more than capable for what I need it to be. But I want to know what you think. Let me know down in the comments, especially if you own an a7 IV. Has it overheated on you? Would you just have went full frame and got the FX3? Or just waited and see what Sony is going to release in 6 to 12 months? Or could it be that I talked you into making a better decision with the FX30? I'm curious to know. Until the next video, peace.